Welcome back to the News Today. Over the past few days, we've received sad news about the passing of some remarkable talents. Today's episode is dedicated to honoring and remembering them. We will also take a look back at the stars we've lost recently. Before we begin, if this video or the legacy of these special individuals has touched your heart, please give the video a like and subscribe to the channel so we can continue creating more meaningful content. Thank you. Gena Rowlands was not only a great actress of American cinema, she was also a symbol of boldness and limitless creativity in acting. Her death at the age of 94 marked the end of a remarkable era. Rowlands was one of the rare talented actresses in the film industry. She constantly challenged herself and broke all existing molds. Rowlands gave the audience profound and emotional performances. She is best known for her roles in films by John Cassavetes. John Cassavetes was not only her partner, but also the one who tapped into her hidden acting strength. Together with Cassavetes, she created films full of experimentation and uniqueness. Rowlands was always the highlight, the soul of the story in those films. Works like A Woman Under the Influence, Gloria, Faces challenged traditional cinematic norms. Her roles portrayed complex, strong, and emotional female characters. She portrayed imperfect women, full of pain, but also strength and resilience. She wasn't afraid to face the darker sides of humanity. She brought bold and harsh decisions to her characters. Gena Rowlands' legacy is not only marked by prestigious awards, she also played a key role in the development of American independent cinema. Rowlands was one of the pioneers in this cinematic movement. She helped bring a new wave to the global film industry. Her artistic legacy will live on in the hearts of film lovers. She will always be a model of strength and courage in art. Gena Rowlands is a living testament to the power of acting. Her legacy will continue to inspire future generations. The entertainment world has suffered a great loss with the passing of James Earl Jones. This marks the passing of a legend who has left an indelible mark on film and theater for over 6 decades. He was not only a talented artist, but also a global cultural icon. He shaped and elevated timeless characters, becoming an essential part of the audience's memories. James Earl Jones passed away at his home in Dutchess County, New York, at the age of 93. He leaves a large void in the entertainment industry. James Earl Jones began his career in 1970, making a strong impression with his role in The Great White Hope. It was a piece about a legendary boxing character. This role not only earned him an Oscar nomination, but also made him a sought-after name in Hollywood. This performance demonstrated a perfect blend of strength and vulnerability in the character. This was the key characteristic that defined his acting style. It highlighted his natural talent for portraying deep, complex characters. Not only successful in film, James Earl Jones also achieved great success on stage. He won 2 Tony Awards, including one for his role in The Great White Hope, and one for his outstanding performance in August Wilson's Fences. His stage roles were always recognized not only for his deep understanding of the characters, but also for the sincerity and strength he brought, making each performance an unforgettable experience. However, what made the most special mark in his career was his deep, resonant voice. His voice had the power to convey strong emotions and easily lodge in the minds of listeners. James Earl Jones gave life to legendary characters like Darth Vader in Star Wars and Mufasa in The Lion King, 2 roles where his voice became an irreplaceable symbol. His voice was not just a recognizable feature, but also the soul of these characters. It helped create their lasting power and presence in the hearts of audiences worldwide. James Earl Jones proved that an artist's strength comes not only from acting, but from touching the hearts of viewers. He gave audiences memorable cinematic and theatrical experiences, not just through dialogue, but also through his powerful presence and subtle understanding in each role. His passing is a great loss, but the legacy he leaves will live on in the works he created. Double quotes Dada, an endless source of inspiration for future generations of artists. Today, the news of Chad McQueen's passing, a name linked to the great legacy of Hollywood, spreads. The entertainment world feels the loss of an irreplaceable part. Chad McQueen, the son of cinema legend Steve McQueen, did not live in the shadow of his father. He also built a remarkable career. Blending acting and a passion for racing, he left a deep and inspiring impression on the public. He passed away at the age of 63 after a long battle with serious injuries from a fall in 2020. This marks a great loss to those who loved him. Chad McQueen was born into a prestigious family. The son of Steve McQueen, one of the greatest stars in film history, and Filipino actress Neil Adams, from a young age, Chad was raised in an artistic environment where stage lights and public attention were familiar. Growing up in Malibu, Chad inherited not only his father's looks but also his perseverance, determination, and burning passion for his work, despite bearing a famous name. Chad McQueen did not live in his father's shadow, but chose to build his own path. He made his own mark in both the film industry and the world of racing. Chad is most remembered by audiences for his role as Dutch, the antagonist in the Karate Kid, a film that became legendary among film lovers. This role not only solidified his acting talent, but also left a special mark in a golden era of cinema. However, Chad's passion and talent went beyond the screen. From a young age, he developed a great love for racing, a passion that stayed with him throughout his life. Born into a family that loved speed and adventure, Chad started racing at the age of 10, winning his first kids' racing competition, held on the set of the film Le Mans, a film in which his father had participated. That was the moment that sparked his intense passion for racing. Later, Chad pursued a professional racing career and achieved many impressive results. Although his racing career was interrupted by a serious accident at the Daytona International Speedway in 2006, undeterred by these great challenges, Chad McQueen never gave up on his passion. In 2010, he founded McQueen Racing, a company specializing in high-performance cars and motorcycles, continuing a dream he shared with his legendary father. This passion didn't stop with him, as it has been passed on to his children, Chase and Madison, who continue to be involved in racing today, although Chad's achievements in both acting and racing are impressive. His family and friends remember him not only for his talent, but for his wonderful qualities as a dedicated father, a loving son, and a man of resilience with a strong commitment to his family. His loved ones, especially his children Chase and Madison, share memories of a father who was always there, a steady support through life's challenges. Chad McQueen was not only a professional, but also a symbol of love and sacrifice. He was proof of a life full of family values. Chad McQueen leaves behind a legacy, not only in film and sports, but in the hearts of those who loved him. The legacy Chad leaves behind is not only films and racing victories. He has left this world but will live forever in the memories of his mother Neil Adams, his wife G, his children Chase, Madison, and Stephen, and his grandchild Michael. Frankie Beverly, one of the greatest artists in music history, passed away on September 10th at the age of 77. His passing leaves an irreplaceable void in the music world, but his legacy will live on forever in every melody and lyric. Beverly was known not only for his smooth baritone voice, but also for his strong, captivating stage presence. He was the heart, soul, and creator of the unique sound of Maze, a band that had a profound impact on the soul and funk genres for over 5 decades. His music became an essential part of the hearts of millions of music lovers born in Philadelphia. Beverly began his music career at a very young age. From the early days, he sang gospel music at his local church, which laid a strong foundation for his musical talent. As a teenager, Beverly formed his first band, the Blenders, and later founded Frankie Beverly and the Butlers. This was a key start to his musical journey, and later, he formed Maze in 1970. A major shift in his career came when he moved to San Francisco, where he met Marvin Gaye and found Maze's signature sound. The perfect blend of smooth soul and powerful funk rhythms created a strong attraction with audiences. Maze, under Beverly's leadership, quickly became an icon in music, releasing 9 gold albums and building a loyal fan base not only in the US, but globally. As lead singer, songwriter, and producer, Beverly created a unique musical style that not only captivated listeners, but also left a lasting impression on them. His music was not just songs, but an emotional experience, a journey filled with inspiration about love, joy, loss, and resilience. Maze's concerts, where Beverly always appeared in his signature white suit, became legendary events. Fans also wore white to show their respect and deep connection with the band. Songs like Before I Let Go, Joy and Pain, and Happy Feelings were not just songs but symbols of life, embodying passion, love, and resilience. Specifically, Before I Let Go became an anthem for parties and events, inspiring many generations. In 2019, when Beyonce did a cover of Before I Let Go, Beverly's music was reintroduced to a new generation. Beverly shared that having his song passed on through Beyonce's voice was one of the happiest and proudest moments of his life. His son, Anthony, helped preserve and honor his father's legacy by releasing a tribute album featuring major artists like Mary J. Blige and Babyface. This is clear evidence of the deep impact that Beverly and Maze left on the music industry. Frankie Beverly's contributions to soul and funk music cannot be measured by the number of gold records or achievements. Furthermore, we remember him not just for the great songs he left behind, but also for his ability to connect people through his music. He was a symbol of joy, love, and spiritual strength, values he brought through his melodies and lyrics. His music will live forever in the hearts of music lovers and continue to inspire future generations of artists. When we remember Frankie Beverly, we not only remember a music legend, but also a man who devoted his entire life to music, to his fans, and to his boundless love for art. Will Jennings, one of the greatest lyricists in music history, passed away on September 6, 2024, at the age of 80, born on June 27, 1944, in Kilgore, Texas. He began his career as a teacher. However, his passion for music led him to shift towards songwriting. In 1976, Jennings moved to Hollywood to pursue a career in songwriting. From here, a legendary musical journey began, changing not only his life, but also having a profound impact on the global music scene, with extraordinary creativity and intense emotion in every lyric. Jennings wrote songs that became timeless icons. My Heart Will Go On, the theme song from the movie Titanic, is one of the most outstanding works of his career. This song not only helped the film make an everlasting mark on audiences, but also earned Jennings 2 prestigious Oscars and many Grammy Awards. Up Where We Belong, the theme song of An Officer and a Gentleman, is also a prime example of his outstanding talent. In addition to his major success in film songwriting, Will Jennings also collaborated with legendary musicians worldwide. He collaborated with Eric Clapton to write Tears in Heaven, an emotional ballad about the pain of loss after the death of Clapton's son. This song became one of the most touching songs in music history, reaching the hearts of millions of listeners worldwide. Jennings also wrote other famous songs like Higher Love by Steve Winwood, a hit that carries a positive message of love and unity. The musical legacy he left behind is not only timeless songs, but also an endless source of inspiration for future generations of artists. Jennings' music lives on in the hearts of fans, connecting emotions between hearts. It serves as a reminder of the power of music in healing, connecting, and leaving a lasting impression in life. Will Jennings proved that with music, one can transcend time and space, reaching the most delicate emotional heights, leaving an indelible mark on the history of global culture and music. Melinda Leadbitter, known as the second wife of Brian Wilson from the Beach Boys, passed away at the age of 77 in Beverly Hills, California. She was born in Whittier, California, and began her modeling career at an early age. Over 16 years, Melinda had a successful career, working with top designers like Bob Mackie and Klein. However, her modeling career was not a long-lasting path. After finishing her fashion career, Melinda transitioned to working as a sales representative at a car dealership in Los Angeles. It was here that she met Brian Wilson, who was going through a difficult period in his life. Brian was heavily influenced by the psychologist Eugene Landy. Landy was a controversial figure in Brian Wilson's life. Not only was he Brian's treatment manager, but he also abused his power in various ways. Melinda strongly spoke out against Landy's wrongful actions. She reported him to the California Attorney General's office. However, these efforts did not immediately lead to action. In 1989, Melinda and Brian's relationship began to grow, but Landy continued to intervene and tried to prevent them from being together. Their relationship was truly freed when, in 1991, a court order banned Landy from contacting Brian. This decision was a turning point that allowed Melinda and Brian to reconnect. They married in 1995 and adopted 5 children. Besides being a wife, Melinda played a crucial role in helping Brian regain control of his life. She encouraged Brian to seek proper medical care. She supported him in composing new music and returning to perform after a long hiatus. This comeback was not just a turning point in Brian's career. It also marked his strong recovery after years of being affected by mental health issues. However, Melinda's efforts were not without criticism. Carney Wilson, Brian's daughter, and Mike Love, a member of the Beach Boys, criticized Melinda. They claimed that she intervened too much in the band's relationships. These objections sparked some controversy over her role in Brian's life. Despite the mixed opinions, no one could deny Melinda's profound influence on Brian Wilson. She was the one who helped him overcome major life challenges. Melinda's contributions were emotionally portrayed in the movie Love and Mercy. The film not only depicted the ups and downs of Brian Wilson's life, it also honored Melinda's important role in his recovery journey. Melinda Leadbitter's passing marked a great loss for Brian Wilson and his fans. However, her story is not just about love and sacrifice. It is also a testament to the power of perseverance, devotion, and unconditional love. These values helped people overcome difficulties in life. On the channel, News Today, you can see stories about famous personalities who unfortunately left us. We pay tribute to those who have passed away in recent days, including those who passed away today. Please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our posts. Stay tuned to see who passed away today.